Okay, so I was reading in the book of Enoch earlier and stumbled across something that I didn't catch in other times that I've read it. And it goes along the lines of this and many other things, but working metal is the most recognizable. And some say that, well, how did we learn how to do this today? At one time, it was that those angels that came down taught men how to do all kinds of stuff that they were not allowed to do or shouldn't have done or however. And then some people say, well, how did we learn how to do this again after that all that was wiped out and reset? Well, the point of it is that we were going to learn how to do this stuff even if they didn't come down and just say, here you go, this is how you do it. And that's what happened. New world, whole reset thing. Nobody carried over the knowledge of what happened other than this is what happened. Nobody said, okay, let's start making knives that came from the old world. They didn't bring it. What was going to happen happened because that's just what men do. They figure out things. And they figured it out. Once again, hey, we can do this. Because they were going to figure it out anyway. And I'll show you what I found. It says, what chapter is this? Chapter 9. Hard to figure out what verse it is. But anyway. You see what Azazel has done, who has taught all unrighteousness on earth and revealed the eternal secrets which were in heaven, which men were striving to learn. So see, even then, men were already trying to figure this stuff out. And they may not have achieved it, but when somebody came down with all the knowledge, said, hey, this is how you do it, they did. That same internal will within man to figure things out, to adapt, to learn, that still carries over. Get out of here. That still carried over into the new world. We figured this stuff out anyway. Makeup, mirrors, drugs, abortions, knives, swords, all these kind of things. Somebody just said, here you go, poof. Don't forget my favorite, pen and paper. And exactly what would happen if God just came down and said, poof, here you go, I give you every secret to everything known to man. This is how you do this, this is how you do that. Everybody would instantly abuse any power or gift or skill that he would just say, here you go, this is how you do it. Because it's not how God works. He wants us to discover and learn what he teaches with him. Because if he just said, here you go, I give it to you, total abuse would happen. To me, God is more like when you're ready and able to understand it and respect it, then he can give it. But you can't just be a spoiled kid who just gets everything, because just like a spoiled kid. Some legends that I've heard of about the samurai sword is that beings not of this earth showed them the secret process of how to make these swords, and that's why they were so good. Legends and myths, a lot of the times, are just true events hidden in plain sight and told as a fairy tale so you won't even consider it to be true. 364-day calendar. The spring equinox just happened on Wednesday. If in another 364 days that doesn't happen again, then take your book of Enoch and just throw it in the trash. But that's not how it is. So in 91 days, summer solstice, 182 days, fall equinox, 273 days, winter solstice, back to 364, spring equinox. If those do not line up, which they do, then it's all for nothing. And they will each be on a Wednesday. At the end of the week, at the end of the season, at the end of the year. But it does work like that. And by multiple methods and multiple ways that I've looked into it, I've proven it without a shadow of a doubt to myself that it's correct. You're going to have to do your own proving. Every 364 days, just like the spring equinox was on Wednesday, if your 364 days doesn't come back to that Wednesday every year, then your calendar is bullcrap. Now, to all the people out there getting their Sabbath on the Saturday and thinking that they're doing something on Sunday because they think it's the 7th or the first day of the week, you are a bunch of slaves. You need to wake up. Now, if you are a truth seeker and seeking out true time, the true calendar, then you understand that Thursday was the first day of the real year. And if it's the first day of the year, it's also the first day of the real week, which puts Wednesday at day 7. And all this is hidden right within the names. It's hidden within the names, it's hidden within the story of creation, and you just got to link up the two. It's not very hard to do. This is just my 2 cents on advice for understanding true time and real time. Until you understand the sun and its time, just don't even think about the moon. Imagine it's not even there. Because until you understand how the sun keeps time, don't even try to understand the moon. Get your sun down, then go on. Otherwise, you're going to be getting all kinds of confused saying, well, it really starts on this day because of the moon and this and that. No, you're going to be way off. You're going to be right back where all the Jews are nowadays, keeping track of these leap lunar year things, and they're all jacked up. Forget the moon for now. Get the sun, you're good to go. And I'm not putting down the Jewish people. They will slave just as good as any race of humans out there. And regardless of whoever the people cracking the whip are, they don't care what race you are. Jews, white, African, it don't matter. They'll swing a whip on you just as much. Don't matter. Oh, did I mention, just forget the moon even exists until you get the sun down? Okay, good. We're good. We're clear. Now, once you have a way to track the sun and its positions according to its correct times throughout the year, as in its gates and its positions of changing from one gate to another throughout the whole year, now you can start tracking the moon and understanding its movements through the heavens. But get the first down first, then go forward, because it's bigger than me or you or anybody else out there when you combine the sun and the moon together reading time. So to all of you out there seeking the truth, keep asking, keep seeking, keep knocking. Don't give up till you get it, because when you get it, you will never regret it. So, have a good evening, day, whatever time it is when I air this. Thanks for watching.